If you think that your life is in shambles, things aren't going right, you're struggling, whether it's physically, financially, emotionally, or spiritually, I was facing the same thing, only to realize that it wasn't that I was struggling. My perspective of my current situation was flawed. When you look at life from a global aspect of it, I guarantee you anybody right now, a lot of people would sign if you had to tell them about your life's problems versus their problems, they'd be like, where do I sign to get your life's problems? Because it's never the problem that's actually the biggest issue. Is the way you speak to yourself about the problem that's ultimately hurting you. If it's a physical problem, you don't like the way the body looks, you don't like the way your clothes fit you, you don't like the way that people look at you or how you feel insecure when you walk out. Is it an issue about you not liking your body, or is the issue that you're not doing the work that's helping you progress to move forward and to drop the weight and feel better about yourself? Is it a financial problem, right? You feel like you don't have the money. Do you spend more of your time thinking about what you don't have, or do you spend majority of your time thinking what could you do to make more? Right. Think about it that way. Are you spending more time thinking about what you don't have, or do you spend most of the time thinking what could you do to have more? Those are two different perspectives. One leads you to not doing anything and just complaining. One leads you to taking action and obtaining. Third one, if you have an emotional situation, whether it's a boyfriend or girlfriend, a breakup, or you're going through hard times in your relationship, right? If you're going through a breakup, are you thinking why they left you, why it didn't work out? Or are you thinking, hey, they left, so they made room for somebody better? I was just on YouTube Live yesterday, and some guys like, my girl left me, even though I provided, even though I built stuff, even though I did this. I'm like, she didn't leave you. She made room for the person that's actually meant to be with your life. Two different perspectives. One's the victim, and one's playing the role of, this is happening for me, not to me. Let's look at it spiritually, right? Where are you? Do you feel like you're not sure what to do with your purpose? Do you feel like you have no connection? Or maybe you're trying to get close to God, but you can't feel his presence. Ask yourself, how far into are you into his word? Number one. Number two, are you asking for God to give you are you asking God to solve your problems? Or are you asking God to give you the strength to get through your problems? Those are two different things right there. So do you see how it's not the situation that's the problem? The problem is the way you look at your situation. And so we have to decide whether we're going to look at our situation as something that's building us or something that's breaking us. And I'm not saying it's easy. I just had this kind of epiphany again. We're always being trained. If I stop working out, I've been working out for 18 fucking years. I've been eating a certain way for the past 18 years that's helped me build this physique. If I stop eating the way I eat tomorrow, today, if I don't get my protein in there, if I don't get the right amount of carbs and fats, if I start going off my diet and I continue that for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, a month, 2 months, I will get out of shape. I will put on more body fat. I will put on more body fat. I'll start to lose my confidence, start to lose my self-respect. I'll start to lose my energy. I'll start to lose my clarity because I'm not doing what got me to where I'm at now. It's the same thing when it comes to any of the situation that you're dealing with at this very moment. Your situation can only change when you decide to look at the situation from a different perspective. And we get into these low states of frequency. When you start to think negative, take the challenge today. Look at your life and see, do you speak negative to yourself during the situation? Or do you speak to yourself as this is building you? Easier said than done. But guess what? You get to choose the thoughts. You get to choose what you say to yourself. You get to choose how are you going to look at the situation? This is building me. This is making me better. I'm growing from this. Everything happens for me. If you have to go to the mirror, something that I used to do and I stopped doing, and this is where I fell off because I'm not perfect, but this is where I fell off. There was a time where I had affirmations written out on my mirror in my bathroom wall. I'd wake up every single morning and I would brush my teeth and I would look at those affirmations and I'd say to myself, I'm focused, I'm blessed. Today is going to be the most powerful day of my life. I'm ripped, I'm rich, I'm rare. God is number one. I am abundance. I am confident. How can I best help everybody else? I have massive momentum. I can do anything. Now, what do we do when we apply these affirmations? What do we do every single morning? I'm focused. Because most people are not focused. I'm blessed. I'm showing a level of gratitude because as long as you got to wake up, as long as there's fucking breath in your lungs, and as long as your heart is beating, you still have a chance. Your work here is not finished. I'm focused. I'm blessed. today is going to be the most powerful day of my life. Think about that statement. That statement on its own is you're declaring that, man, today is going to be the most powerful day of my life. And why is that? Why is that affirmation so, why does it have so much weight behind it? Because you're declaring that this moment in your life, which is the only moment that really matters, is the most powerful moment of your life. So now you're approaching today like it is a special day, like it is the day that can change everything in your life, because it can. Because we live day to day. There is no tomorrow, there's no next week, there's no next year. It's actually very entitled. You're entitled, right? It's entitlement when you think you have another year, when you think you have another month, when you think you have another 5 years. If you have another 10 days. There were people that were here yesterday that aren't today. So by you not approaching today as it is the most powerful day of your life, like it is the only day that you have in your life, is approaching it from an ungrateful point of view. That we're not guaranteed more days. We are guaranteed today. If you're watching this, you are guaranteed today. So let's continue. I'm focused. I'm blessed. Today's going to be the most powerful day of my life. I'm ripped. If you're not ripped, then you can say, I'm getting ripped. I'm getting ripped. I'm getting in shape. I'm ripped. I keep that. I'm rich, right? And rich can financially, or you can say, I'm getting rich, right? And you don't necessarily have to aim to get rich. You don't have to necessarily aim to make millions and millions of dollars. That can be your aim. And even if you miss, just like your body, say you have 20% body fat. I want to get ripped. I want to get a 6-pack. By you aiming to get a 6-pack, is that going to make things worse? Or is the fact that you're aiming to just reduce your body fat, to eat better, to train harder, to sleep more, to take your vitamins? You might not hit the golden star, but even if you don't hit the star of getting a 6-pack and getting ripped, you're going to fall a lot closer to that than if you were to say, well, I just want to look a little bit better, Rare. What is rare? What makes somebody rare? Well, let's look at what most people do. Most people drink. Most people are lazy. Most people procrastinate. Most people don't have goals. Most people don't have a vision. They just wake up and they react to life. And so by you saying that I'm becoming rare, or I am rare, you're deciding that, hey, I want to have certain habits on a daily basis that make me somebody different, right? I don't sleep in. I don't procrastinate. I'm not lazy. I don't skip my workouts. I do not educate myself. I educate myself. I read. I take time to educate my mind, to read different books, to journal, to listen to different podcasts or YouTube videos that are actually going to educate you, like this video right here. Because this video is all about personal development. All we're doing in this video is I'm teaching you from what I've learned in 18 years of working out, what I've learned from building a business and running a business and being in multiple relationships and getting closer to God, what has helped me gain this level of wisdom and experience. So I'm focused, I'm blessed. Today's gonna be the most powerful day of my life. I'm ripped, I'm rich, I'm rare. God is number one. God is number one. God is my faith. God is my guide. God is my North Star. It's who guides me. And does that mean that? And everyone talks about different religions and things like that. I believe in God. I'm a follower of Christ. He's helped me out. Does that mean I'm always happy with the decisions he has for me? Am I always happy with the circumstances he puts me in? Absolutely not. But I do my best. I do my best to try to show appreciation for what he does in my life. And I do my best to allow to give up control. And especially if you're like me, right? You want to have control. Most people in life want to have control of their life. And so when things don't go our way, we think we're out of control. But we have to understand we have control of our thoughts and our action. Everything else is up to God. So something that you might have to start learning to do, which is I'm practicing every single day, is learning to give up control in certain areas of your life that you don't really have control over. And we start to get upset with life when things that are out of our control don't go our way. You must recognize not that everything's in your control, right? God is number one. So I'm focused, I'm blessed. Today's gonna be the most powerful day of my life. I'm rich and rare. God is number one. I am confident, right? Confidence is knowing that you're preparing. Confidence is knowing that you prepare every day for an opportunity to come. Remember the saying, every day I will prepare and one day my opportunity will come. Every day I will prepare, my opportunity will come. And every day that you're preparing physically, mentally, spiritually, then your opportunity will come. I believe everyone has an opportunity that comes their way, but not everyone's ready for the opportunity, right? Luck is just opportunity meeting preparation. If you're preparing every day, doing what you're supposed to do, there's going to be a time where something comes along that if you are prepared for, you have the level of confidence, you have the level of self-respect, and you've been building this person, you will take advantage of that opportunity. I'm focused. I'm blessed. Today's gonna be the most powerful day of my life. I'm Richard Merrick. God is number one. I am abundant. I am abundant. Meaning you have more than enough. And there, you have so much. I am abundant. You're speaking that to you have more than enough, more than enough. When you speak that into existence, you're telling the world, you can give me more because I have more than enough. Right? What's the opposite of abundance? I don't have enough. I don't have enough. And when you say that to the world and universe, it's not going to give you more. It's going to prove you right. It's only going to prove you right that you don't have enough. So we say, I am abundant, right? Next one, how can I best serve everybody? How can I give more to life? How can I help more people, think better, feel better, do more? When you go from a sense of like, how can I serve everybody? You're acting out of abundance. You're acting of, I have so much I can give to people. And by you saying that you have more, you want to give more, you end up receiving more. Next one, I have massive momentum. And I say that with a massive smile on my face because when you tell yourself I have massive momentum, that means you're moving forward. You have a snowball and it's only getting bigger. You're knocking down more pins. You're knocking down bigger dominoes. Momentum is huge. It gets the ball rolling, right? It's harder. It's harder to start working out than it is to continue working out. It's harder to start moving forward than it is to continue moving forward, even though you might get slowed down. But one step in the right direction beats staying still, right? Because I don't believe in stagnation in life. I believe there's no such thing as standing still. I believe in at times you're going to regress because life continues to move on. Massive momentum. And the last one I would say is I can do anything. What do you lose from saying I can do anything? Nothing, but you gain everything from saying I can do anything, especially through Christ. I can do anything. Say those affirmations to yourself. You'll realize that it's your self-talk. It's your self-talk about your current situation that's making the situation much more difficult than what it could be. Check that yourself. Check yourself today. Check yourself. I must think more positive. I must think more. I can think more positive about my situation. This is building me. This is building me. And you'll find out that you'll find the answers. You'll look for the clues. And that's how your brain works. If you think negative about your situation, you'll look for the negatives. Your brain has to prove you right. This is really hard. Look around. Yeah, it's really hard. This is making me stronger. Yes, you're right. This is making me stronger. I can keep pushing through. Check yourself. Don't play the victim. Be the person that looks at what you're going through as the opportunity for everything you've been wanting to get in your life. It's just preparing you for that next level. All right. Much love.